You've likely noticed that certain people seem to have a way of captivating your attention, drawing you in, and influencing the way you feel or think. And as you listen to my words, you might begin to wonder, what is it that allows someone to move so smoothly through life, effortlessly, guiding others into their frames, into their beliefs? The truth is, there's a quiet power in the subtle art of influence, a power that's available to everyone. You see, it's not about force or domination, no. It's about understanding the patterns of the mind, those delicate threads that, woven in just the right way, can gently guide a person's thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Consider for a moment how you respond when you hear something that resonates deeply, something that feels almost as if it's been tailor-made just for you. You may not consciously know it, but you've slipped into a state where your mind is open to new possibilities, open to change. And in this space, where your awareness is heightened and your perception is shifted, something remarkable happens. Your beliefs begin to change, something effortlessly. It's as if they simply fall away, like leaves caught in a gentle breeze, and a new belief is then planted. Now, what if you were to recognize these patterns, not just when they happen to you, but when they're being used with you, for your own benefit? Because after all, the same techniques that can be used to manipulate or influence others, they can also be used for healing, for empowerment, and for self-improvement. Can you feel that? The recognition you already hold the power to reshape your beliefs, to rewrite the script of your own life. Perhaps there have been times when you've believed something so deeply, it became a part of you, part of your identity, and anyone who challenged that belief was met with resistance. Maybe you heard yourself say, "I would know if I were being influenced," or "I'm too smart for that to work on me." And yet, there's a whispering voice that reminds you how easily beliefs can slip in. How often we're unaware of the invisible forces shaping the way that we see the world, the way we feel, and the way we respond. Because just as the grifter or the healer can influence, so too can you begin to influence yourself in ways that elevate, expand, and transform you. It's in those moments when you're gently guided into a different frame that your perception shifts. What if, just for a moment, you allowed yourself to explore this idea? You know, frames, they're everywhere. They shape how you see yourself, how you see others, how you interact with the world. And sometimes when someone else sets the frame, they might even lower your sense of value. Perhaps they ask, "What's wrong with you?" And for a moment you might feel the shift, the subtle lowering of your guard, and you might begin to doubt yourself. But notice this, as soon as you recognize this shift, as soon as you see how easily your frame can be altered, you reclaim control. You see the power of your own frame. It's not the grifter who holds it, but you. In fact, the ability to shift frames, to subtly change your perception, it's a skill that can be honed. Just like a magician, a skilled practitioner uses certain words, body language, and actions to guide your attention, to focus it on the right place at the right time. And just like that, you can do the same with yourself. You can begin to notice how, in any moment, you're shaping your own frame, your own state of mind, and how you can influence yourself towards the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that serve you most. Can you picture it now? What it would feel like to become more aware of these moments when influence happens? You might begin to realize, just like a stage magician with their sleight of hand, how simple and almost invisible someone can use these techniques. You could be walking down the street, listening to someone speak, or even watching a commercial. Without realizing it, your mind can be nudged, ever so subtly, into a new direction. This is the power of trance, a state that's just like a hypnotist guiding you through suggestion. It's simply a shift in your awareness. And guess what? You've been in trance before. When you've been absorbed in a movie, when you've been lost in thought, when your attention was so focused that the world around you just disappeared for a while. So let me ask you, what if you're able to create a trance state at will? to guide your own mind towards the most empowering beliefs and habits. Because as you begin to notice the tiny shifts, the way language and subtle cues affect your state of mind, you can begin to use that power to influence yourself in positive, life-affirming ways. What if you could step into your own frame with full confidence, knowing you can guide your thoughts, feelings and actions with ease? Now consider this. When you're in a state of relaxed awareness, a state where your conscious mind is not constantly judging or critiquing, the doors to your unconscious mind open wide. This is the moment when beliefs, habits and new ideas can slip in undetected, almost like whispers in the wind. And because you're aware of these processes, you can direct them, shape them, mold them into something beautiful. So, what would you like to plant in that fertile ground of your unconscious mind? You see, the key to influence, it's not about controlling others. It's about mastering your own mind, your own beliefs. It's about realizing in every conversation, in every interaction, you have the power to choose the frame, to guide the direction, and to create a new belief where none existed before. And as you move through life with this awareness, you might begin to realize influence is not something done to you, but something you do to yourself, with your own mind, your own emotions. You might now feel how these ideas are taking root within you, how your mind is opening, and how your beliefs are expanding. It's as if your capacity to see the invisible workings of the mind is sharpening. And the more you understand, the more you're able to protect yourself and create the life you desire. It's like a gentle awakening, one that takes place quietly, but with powerful and lasting results. You're free to choose your beliefs, free to choose how you see the world, how you interpret your experiences, free to notice the subtle forces at play, and use them for your own growth, for your own success, and for the benefit of others as well. You're becoming more aware, more empowered, and more in control. And with each passing moment, as you continue to learn and grow, you'll see how these techniques can elevate your life, not just as a tool for protection, but as a way to reach new heights of possibility. Because the truth is, influence is everywhere. And now, with your newfound understanding, you can use it to shape your world in ways you never thought were possible.